Shakespeare Hill's newsletter, 4th of August 2026. Turning 56, what I've learned about real happiness. As I approach my 56th birthday in a few weeks, I've been reflecting on this milestone with my mother of Kitchen Table Histories fame. These conversations have a way of surfacing the lessons that really matter. One fundamental lesson I've learned over my lifetime is that having stuff does not make you happy. Owning a few nice things is nice. These will vary for each of us according to our individual interests. But more is not better. In fact, more can be demonstrably worse. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. Dave Ramsey. Looking at my life so far, I can say there are three major things that have contributed to my happiness. Number one, relationships. Being around my family and the people I care most about is so important and fulfilling. And going to work every day with people I like is also hugely important. We made a decision over a decade ago that we would only work with people that we like, admire, and trust. This single decision has created so much fulfillment at work for ourselves and the whole team. Number two, purpose. Here too I am blessed. My life revolves around caring for our farm, our animals, the people who work here, and my family. Actively working on improving the environment, the ecosystem that is our farm, is so important whilst we produce nutrient-dense food for our community and beyond. It's a calling like no other. So few people have the privilege of being able to affect so much: soil, water, air, vegetation, animals, and people. Vast areas, vast quantities, and vast numbers. Every day, I feel I am doing something meaningful as I carefully steward all of these natural resources. Number three, health. Without my health, I could not savor my relationships or fulfill my purpose. It is the key to everything. They say that when you're in a room full of air, you don't think about it. If you're in a room with no air, you think about nothing else. Health is the same. As you age, the health you took for granted when you were younger must now be consciously protected. Diet, exercise, sleep, and thought all play a significant role. My diet, as I have covered before, is animal-based. Beef, lamb, eggs, yogurt, milk, cheese, and some seasonal fruit and vegetables, plus sauerkraut and kimchi. No grains or sugar. This cured me of asthma that I had controlled with puffers for over 50 years. A change of diet changed my life. My job is physical, but I still make time to lift weights a couple of times a week. I don't need as much sleep as most people, but I don't set an alarm, so I sleep as much as I need, usually around 6 hours. My thoughts are almost always optimistic. I always think we'll find a way through difficulty and that tomorrow will be better than today. When something goes wrong, I don't say, why me? I say, what next? Gratitude underpins these thoughts. I'm grateful to have my precious family around me. I'm grateful to work with a group of such excellent people day in and day out. I'm grateful that I get to go to work in such a beautiful place each day and do things that really make a difference. And I'm grateful for the health that allows me to savor all of this. None of this is taken for granted. I work at it all the time. My relationships, fulfilling my purpose, my health, always trying to do better. This is a win-win because the better I can do these things, the more I have to be grateful for. I strongly believe that the fuel I run my body on affects all of this. My daily fuel: beef and lamb, eggs, cheese, seasonal fruits and vegetables, yogurt, milk, sauerkraut, and kimchi. Shakespeare Hills can help you with your diet too. We supply nutrient-dense whole food with no agrochemical residues on actively regenerating land. Our regenerative pasture-based farming practices ensure that the beef, organic pasture-raised eggs, dairy products, and seasonal produce we bring to your table are as nutrient-rich and pure as possible. Fuel for a life purposely lived. If this resonates, we'd love you to try some of the foods that fuel our own family and team. You can find our current range at shakespearehills.com.au or through selective local stores, and now you can meet us at the Devonport Farmers Market. Thank you for being part of the Shakespeare Hills community. Here's to strong relationships, meaningful purpose, and the health that lets us enjoy both. Farm philosophy. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. Dave Ramsey. With gratitude from the farm, Matthew, and the Shakespeare Hills team.